Hey everybody, it's your girl AM with no friend the podcast here with another special guest.
Yes,
Let
sir.
us know your name, where you're from, and your age, man.
All right, cool. My name is Rico Le Maap. I'm from Longview, Texas. I'm from East Texas, and I'm only 26 years young.
Y'all be killing this new generation, 26 years young.
Yeah,
You getting old, nigga. You almost 30. They ain't no fucking young.
no, for real. Touching on it,
What is this?
touching on it, boy.
Knocking. This tight it's a soft tap right now.
It's in the wrist.
Yeah, it's a little
Okay,
soft
it's one
tap
of
right now.
those.
When you
Okay,
get
okay.
28, you beat them motherfucker.
no, for real.
But so Longview, Texas. So what brought you to Texas, man? Why you moving? Why you moved to Dallas from Longview?
That's a good question. It just I knew that in order for me to be what I wanted to be, artist wise, and what I set my 5 year out to be, I would have to put myself in a city that have a higher opportunity rate. I'm sorry, higher opportunity rate,
Yeah.
and the assets won't be too much. Like when I was in East Texas, I was performing like in college and stuff, et cetera, et cetera. And I was constantly going back and forth to Dallas to get what I need to get to have for my product, which is me, my craft. So the studio, shows, DJs, club promoting. I'm like, going to events, locking in with DJs. I'm doing that like every once a week, and it's starting to add up. I'm like, and I'm in college too. I'm like, I'm finna just make this jump. It only make right.
So
Yeah.
so you were in Longview in college, but so did you finish college?
Nah, actually, I went to a little JUCO. It was in East Texas. It's Kilgore College.
Okay.
Went there. I studied a course for like business, and then I switched it up for like another major and whatnot. But I'm gonna be honest, man. I mean, overall, I just trusted myself. I was like, I got it. I got it.
I
Yeah.
know. I mean, big leaps are really necessary. I feel like a lot of people that move to Dallas is always a big leap to do.
Hmm.
Let's do something different and better.
Yeah. So, are you originally from Dallas or what?
Oh no, man, no, of course not from Dallas. I'm from Mississippi originally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sir.
no.
So you know about that 20 now. You know about that Highway 20.
Yeah, no. That's what I take. I take 20 to get. I drive 20 all the way into Vic. Where I'm from is Vicksburg. It's the first. It's
That's
the
fine.
first Mississippi city. So you drive. If you're taking 20, you're gonna go through Vicksburg.
Yeah. Nah, for sure.
Also, so I know you rap people. I don't know if you heard him say that, but he's an artist, but he's a rapper. Your name, where your name come from, man? So Rico Le Maap. Le Maap is definitely sounds like it. Like it sounds like it's French. Are you French?
Yeah. No, actually, I'm gonna be honest. My dad is Puerto Rican. Him and his side of
Oh,
family.
it's
My mom,
Spanish.
yeah. So it's more like an Afro Latino thing. But my dad and mom they met like in the Navy. They actually just moved to East Texas. You know what I mean? And Sure, Rico the map. At first, my name was Lil Rico, named after my dad. My dad name is Ricardo, and I favor him a lot. So,
Oh.
but when it come down to the artist brand, I just figured like the Lil Map was just it just sounds so universal. So I was like, yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna say it sounds. That's it.
yeah,
It sounds exciting. If you
yeah. I mean,
the
I'll be
map,
on that. I'll be on that.
yeah. I
Hmm.
thought my aunt thought it was French. I mean Spanish words again. It makes you excited. It's like the map. Like where are you from?
Yeah, nah, I'll be on that. I'll be on that.
And then you added another A to the map too. So you
Yeah.
really stretching it.
Hey man, hey, I'm thinking about marketing, all of this, all of that. I'm like, I mean, look, Uzi Vert did it. He did it first. To me, in my eyes, I was like, yeah, that's pretty
Okay.
creative. That's pretty creative. Yeah.
So in regards to like your names, you said you were going by Lil Rico at first. When did you switch over and start going by Rico Le Map?
Whenever I actually started knowledge myself about the business side of it,
Mhm.
and started thinking about just trademarking and just branding and stuff like that. And whoever come across Rico Le Maap, they're gonna remember Rico Le Maap instead of Lil Rico. Lil Rico
Yeah.
is good, you know what I mean? From little Pookie and Ray Ray down the street, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say little is very common, especially in the rap game. Little is not saying anything wrong with little. There's a lot of littles. Of course, they get older and a lot of them drop the little, but there's a lot of littles in the rap game. So I understand wanting to be different with Rico Le Map.
Wasn't it like a little Bow Wow at first?
Yeah, with Lil Bow Wow, Lil Romeo,
Come
Lil
on,
Wayne.
yeah,
Because
come on.
little is just a thing. Now everybody drops it. It's
Yeah,
Bow Wow now. It's Wayne. It's Romeo. Everyone
yeah,
drops it eventually.
yeah. It happens.
You mentioned him a little Uzi Vert. Now he's Uzi Vert. He's not little no more. It's just Uzi Vert.
It was Lil Uzi Vert.
It was little Uzi Vert. People forget
Yeah,
that he started
I
off as
forgot
little.
that.
He just
Yeah,
dropped it.
I forgot that. That's crazy. Dang.
Well, you have been busy since you've been in Dallas. How long have you really been in Dallas since you moved from Longview?
I'm gonna be honest. We want to do post pandemic, after pandemic, because after pandemic I came out like a rocking ball. You know what I mean? I'm in there with it. You know what I mean?
Oh, we're gonna do the whole time.
The whole time.
You're gonna be like, well, since you moved from like officially from Longview to Tech, like to Dallas.
Okay, so I mean, I have a little baby girl. When I said little, she about this is 6 years old to me. She's 6 years old. So I have a little baby girl about 6 years old. I got the picture 6. This is what 6 look like to me. Be carrying her like a sack of potatoes. But I've been here ever since maybe like 7 years. 7 years.
Oh, that's all that. Oh, so you had your baby girl right before you moved.
First place. I was jinxed. My brother was like, I remember I was leaving. He was like, "Don't go, don't have no babies." I'm like, "Man, I'm too fly for that, man." Boom. First month. God damn. Rico Le Maap. Come on now.
Well, you know what? I'm happy you brought up your daughter because actually, first segment of my show is That Is Weird. And actually, the topic that I was going to bring up was about Black men being in their kids' life. Well, not being in their kids' life. The topic basically is I think it's weird that when guys are part-time fathers, mothers don't get the opportunity to be like part-time, like fathers that see their child maybe once a month. Like when it comes to helping out financially, barely, but feel like they're doing a lot, or they will throw it in the mother's face that when the mother asks for more, it's like, how dare you ask me for more money? You just want money. When actually it's just more of just a support, a stability. They just want that. I think that is weird. I think it's weird as hell.
Yeah, I mean, can I chime on this subject real quick?
Yes, because you're a father. I would know you're viewing this. I would love to know you're viewing this.
I'm a father. My daughter. I put it's important to be a father. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Regarding my past lives and etc., this is my world. I treat my daughter, man. I treat my household like me, her, and her mom. Like this is our world, and we have to do what we got to do to make our world like my house is our world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not hers. It's not mine. It's not my little babies. It's ours. You know what I mean? But man, I know my first episode, I was like that though. I think it's like a maturity thing though. I was like that too at first. I was young, dumb, and full of cum on certain things. But I know one thing though, like her mom had got sick, right? No, I got sick. This was like, I don't know, but I had gotten sick and I decided to stay home. And me understand I'm always working. I'm a workhorse, all this and that. And so you know me, I'm being generous, you know me. So I tell her, hey, you know what, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, love. You know, I'll go ahead and get the baby up for school. I'll do all this. So I put myself in a woman's shoes.
Yeah.
Oh man. I broke. Look. I gave up just waiting in the line just to drop off. I couldn't do it. I gave up. I was like, this ain't it. But they basically just showed me though, like everything what a woman goes through. Not to mention what I witnessed my mom go through when we was actually in the upbringing. So it just kind of just turned the tables, and the women they deserve the most. They go through a lot.
At least you matured. I mean, at least you changed.
Yeah.
Honestly, of course, having a baby, basically any change in life is going to be dramatic. It's going to be like, what the fuck's this? But of course, if you're having a big change that adds a whole other living being to your fucking life, I can imagine anybody being a little bit afraid. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like this shit's real.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times moms realize they're a parent when they're pregnant. When sometimes guys, men, like fathers, it's kind of a delayed feeling. It's like,
that's true.
Okay, I'm a dad now.
That's true. Like, that's true. Like I remember when my baby, she was born in Las Colinas, and in Irving, North Irving, and bro, I was shocked. The baby, when a baby come, you know, some people are able to do with it, but I'm a vegetarian. I've been a vegetarian for like 8 years too, though. So the smell of blood don't really it don't cringe me, right? You know, so when all this stuff is going on and I'm putting two and two together, I'm painting a good picture. I'm like, oh no, this ain't it. This ain't it. You know what I mean? Oh man, I can't do it. But I mean, it's something to it though. Like being a father, it's all about maturity. It's all about people wanna. It's all about men actually growing from being a little boy to a man. You know,
Yeah.
um, and
Because
that's
it's
just what it all
also a
comes down to,
decision.
huh?
It's a decision. Like you decided to mature for your child. Like like you said,
Yeah,
it's no longer about you or her. It's about us
yeah,
and us included with. And thing it does include the baby mom. Unfortunately, like you are tied to her forever. It doesn't have to be you have to be with her. It's just like we brought a life into this world together. We have this common person.
yeah. And she didn't ask to be here. None of that. Hmm. Me and her mom, like, don't get us wrong. We're not like the perfect, and to be honest, we just recently just kind of got everything on the right track.
Organized.
Yeah, because because a relationship is like a tug of war, but I'm not an expert of it. You know what I mean? I'm Rico Le Maap, but I know one thing for sure is the fact that it takes two. It's a two-way street. Me and her mom, we made it clear that if anything all fails parachute wise, our relationship that we established amongst us being with each other is co like we best friends. We don't want to make it
Yeah, it
difficult
should
for
be.
anyone. You know what I mean? So um outside of anything, we still kick it, we still hang out like it's, you know what I mean? Because just for the future's sake, it's always best. We don't want to
Yeah,
get
you have
caught
to
up
be
in
on common ground. Because again, you're gonna be with see that person a lot, and it's good that you're an active father. Like I applaud every parent. It's hard to be a parent.
Yeah,
So it's like I know it's hard to be a parent, but guys, even some ladies, let me not just to put it on guys, because there's some part-time mothers out here that
yeah,
be in the club every day or every
yeah,
weekend and they baby be somewhere else. That is weird to me. You have a child, that's yours.
yeah.
But it's good that you're full time, you're there, and that y'all making it work. We ain't gonna be perfect
Nah, we
at all.
humans, but we making it work, man. That stuff is very important. Being
Yeah.
active, and she's seeing that, so it just
Yeah.
it just comes back down to what you want, But who's there to say what people decide to do with their lives is absolutely wrong? I don't know, but I just know for what I got going on in my household, in my little world, this is the right way.
Yeah,
You
the
know?
right way to be the beer the follow. Again, I don't judge, but I definitely
Yeah,
think it's weird. I'm gonna tell you, if you telling me that you're not in your child's life, I'm gonna consider it a wee bit weird. But
yeah,
again, Rico Le Maap, I'm definitely proud that you're a part of your child's life. And do you write about like your experiences like as a father? I know most rappers don't really rap about their like fatherhood. I feel like a lot of rappers are fathers. Um, do you ever like use your daughter like inspiration for like any like songs or music that you do or
yeah.
working on?
Um, yeah. To be honest, my daughter is. I mean, she's very, very talented. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I can't even. It's like I can't even like stop noticing it. You know what I mean? She's
Yeah.
she's like she's a remarkable person. Have a beautiful voice, and she's like we have a quite a bit of a lot in common. I guess my genes are pretty strong, I would say. But I mean, by her being around, it just keeps me focused on making sure that it's art. It's art. You know what I mean? That it's art, and whatever that we does, anything we do, you know what I mean? And if it catch her attention as far as in the art on the art side, she's not gonna understand what's going on right now. But as long
Yeah.
as the art is catching her attention, like should we both big Kanye West fans. You know what I mean? Like she's 6 years old.
And
She's
she
into
still likes.
she's been in like she's been in ballet, she's been in like almost every little active art thing you can possibly be in. But it's because that she actually like it. I like it too.
But
So
yeah, I know it's something y'all can bond over. You
yeah, yeah,
can bond over. Now,
yeah.
granted, Rico Le Maap definitely make music for grown people. She
Yes,
like
sir.
doggy. I don't think that's for her. That's for
Nah, nah,
what
nah.
was I know it's an inspiration behind Doggy, but when when did you just got the music video for that recently?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How was that? How was the writing for that song and how was the music video? Because that type of topic seemed like the music video had to be fun.
Yeah, the music video was a lot of fun, but the writing process, it was. I was inspired by. Oh, Um, I was inspired by Jeremiah and Ty Dolla Sign at the time.
Okay.
Um, and also I like it's like I'm a big fan of that wave. So I'm definitely inspired into like trying to shift and everything in that wave and stuff like that. But more so, I was just inspired just by just the vibe of it. You know.
Yeah, no, I definitely like doggy. And again, it is going to be a hot girl summer again.
Yeah.
Outside is officially open. People don't know. People are not gonna know how to act. You also have been busy performing.
Mm-hmm.
What is the next? What the next place somebody can catch you and doggy?
Oh
Is it
man. Well, they can catch me. They can just DM me anytime. Now, just playing. But no, most certainly. I believe on the 28th. I have a live showcase, like a Dallas live showcase event.
okay?
I think I worked there, right? Does it sound familiar?
Yeah, Dallas live like a Dallas a showcase event. You
Yeah.
have
Okay, there we go.
close on the 29th?
On the 28th.
28th.
And
Okay.
actually, yes, ma'am. And on the 30th, I believe, no, it's guaranteed for sure. Both of them are guaranteed. But on the 30th, I will be performing like at a trail ride event, open up for like um, artist named Slim Thug and another artist name. I think his name was HD4 President. He the guy that
Okay.
got the New Orleans bounce.
Yeah. I do like New Orleans bounce.
Yeah.
I'm from Mississippi, so I'm all about bounce. Remember about any music that makes me dance. That's why I said I can get down with doggy. I like anything I can move to. Although you people in Texas and Dallas don't really dance. I don't know
Yeah.
what to do.
Say doggy again.
Doggy.
Yeah. And then
Tell
say
us what
dance
say doggy.
and say dance.
Dance. Do I say it funny?
You sound like you from down 20. You sound like you from all the way down the way.
Funny.
Down
You're
20.
funny. I'm a real southerner. You Texans know nothing about that. Y'all just happen to live close enough to where us real southerners like Louisianans and Mississippians live, but y'all ain't really southern.
Yeah. But more so I have those two events coming up for sure, I know. And we got a little bit more. So what we've been doing lately, we've been on a tour. So I'm working on releasing an EP within, I say, approximately maybe 60 days from now, I'm guessing it.
Okay,
Mhm.
so in 2 months we can look for. Oh, that's in the middle of summer. So are you
Yeah.
going to have? It's EPs or how many songs are you working on right now, man?
Crazy. So I think the EP is gonna have maybe because I we just finalized the list. So maybe I think 6 songs and an intro. And I was inspired by the intro about the little space shuttle crash that they had in 2003. Um, the one they had like over they had kind of like burnt up over East Texas and stuff like that through
Okay,
Dallas and Atlanta, East Texas.
and it's like they're gonna be like your. So what's
Intro.
the name of that song? Go to the name of it. This is your
So
intro.
yeah, that's just the intro. So the name of the album, the name of the EP is gonna be Pasión, which is passion in Spanish.
Okay,
Um, and
you true to your roots,
yeah,
Rico.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah. And it's Pasión, so it's passion in Spanish, and that's what it's all about. Everything about me moving here. The reason why I chosen the intro was at the time where I realized I was actually a little bit more embedded into music around
yeah.
that time. So I just took that time frame and I just went back to my childhood. So the intro is pretty amazing because on the cover art you guys will see there on the cover art there's an astronaut sitting on a bench and um a what kind of field is that? A field full of sunflowers with
Okay,
the Dallas skyline in the back. So it's the astronaut, he just sitting on the bench and with pink skies was pretty beautiful. Um,
Passion. Where is
yeah,
the Passion? I'm picturing this EP label.
yeah,
You're taking me there.
it's
So
pretty dope.
Passion at the bottom, or
It's at the top. It's at the top. In all fronts, like in some extra, like some sci-fi warrior type shit. I don't know. It's pretty cool. I don't know. But I know for sure that it's gonna be dope. So the intro, I want to talk about it if you don't mind.
oh
Is
no, I want to talk about it.
what we ended up doing was the team and I we ended up going back and taking bits and pieces of the audio
Mhm.
from the segments from the people and stuff like that, and we all had merged it and it sound and we made like the my production team, we made it so real, so suspenseful, so it seems it's gonna seem like that you in like a movie theater and something bad's gonna happen. Like it's so amazing. And it's gonna definitely put you where you want to be at for sure.
Well, did you like so with the song that comes in with that? Did you play with that anywhere throughout the music as well? Also, are you touching on your Spanish roots throughout that EP?
I am on a few songs. I have a song listed as Point Star. Uh yeah, and just a
Wait till
little
you
bit.
get shy. You got whole shy before you got whole embarrassed. You were just yeah, I got
uh
that song called
yeah,
Porn
that's
Star.
it. It's one of those moments. But now for real, so um just a little bit, but I am working with a couple of reggaeton artists, a couple of Spanish artists that's here, but from Mexico, and they're pretty good. Yeah, pretty
How do
good.
you like the music scene in Dallas? I always ask people like how they feel you like how do you in regards to like interacting with the Dallas scene? Because Dallas has a huge underground scene.
Yeah, they do.
Um, how do you feel about the scene here compared to like Longview or other places that you've been?
Well, it's a bigger market compared to East Texas. East Texas have a lot of talent, just like Vicksburg have a lot of talent. But you need like you don't want to be in a room to where
You need more.
you need more. You don't.
It
You
is.
need
You need
more
more.
than more. Yeah, you need more than more. You don't need it, to where there's too many cheese and not enough Indians. It's time for you to move around.
Yeah.
Um, then also you got and also when in the process of you growing and stuff, the resources you need more. I definitely didn't have this mindset when I was back in Longview. Longview, I was thugging, shitty bang bang. We hoorah. You know how it is down there. But
Yeah.
as I was able to actually kind of do it, follow my passion, I started to kind of tap into like my inner self and who I wanted to be. So I mean, I am who I am. And that's it.
No, no, I like the fact that you're like again going to Dallas, the bigger scene. You definitely are going to experience more, see more, and like I
Yeah,
said, more opportunity. Again, there's more things to do music wise, more people to meet music wise.
yeah,
I feel like it's probably easier to get recognized, spotted. People show support, love
yeah,
here in regards to back home because it's kind of small. Everyone kind of knows each other already.
yeah,
You know, people are hella talented. Even back home, and people are hella talented. But it's
yeah.
like you're gonna have to leave.
You're gonna have to.
You're
You're gonna
gonna
have
have
to.
unfortunately you're gonna have to leave. You can't stay here and go any higher than where you probably already are.
And if you stay, it will be a cap on your lid. And I read about that in the book. So
Oh yeah. I
yeah,
like tap on your lid. Look at that. I like that
yeah.
terminology.
It'd be a cap. I think it goes back to like a jar of fleas in a pickle jar or whatnot,
Mm-hmm.
and the fleas can only jump as high as
So
the
far
top
as
of the
people
jar,
leave.
and then they excelling. Yeah, it's pretty
Okay.
dope. Yeah.
Well, what we're gonna do now is I like to get to know who you like in sense of verses. I'm gonna
Okay.
let people you have either or. One has to go forever. All they work, all the music, all the talent. Basically, you're picking one
Okay.
over.
Okay. Roll them out. Do I got to roll my sleeves up or I'm good?
Probably because
Okay.
I
All right.
always stump
All
people
right.
up because they always get one. It's like, damn, which one should I pick?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna
Let's do
try
it.
to start off smooth and easy. I'm gonna do Wayne versus Young Thug.
Uh, Weezy F, Weezy F, baby.
All right,
Thugger,
why is
what? He's the dad. He's the dad of the generation. Seriously, like yeah, he's like when I was even inspired of me. He's responsible of my career as well. Wayne is definitely responsible for my career. He's responsible for Young Thug's career, and I freaking
Yeah.
love Young Thug. Young Thug know how to use his voice as an instrument, which is pretty good, which is really good.
I'm
Of what I get from it.
I'm a hard critic of Young Thug.
Yeah.
I like Lil Wayne. I like Lil Wayne because the other day when I went back home and I was driving back up to Texas, I literally had played No Ceilings 3.
Bro,
And
what's
I
up?
can
What?
remember every single word from the song. I was like, how in the fuck
Yeah,
do I still remember these lyrics? But it just
yeah.
hit. And then I used to be a huge Young Thug fan. Like when Two Cups came out, I was like, who the fuck is that? I was like, I like Two Cups. Then he came back and hit us with what song he followed the Two Cups with? It's a song that everyone knew. Oh, what was Young Thug? What was that song?
Was that check or that best friend or was that Hercules? Was that
Oh, I
hmm.
can't. What? I can't even think about it.
But
But
I'm gonna say when it comes down to it though, like I'm more of a bigger fan of Wayne because we grew up listening to Wayne. You know,
yeah,
he's our dad. He's our dad too in the hip in the game. You know, actually he to be honest, the tour that he was do you remember that Millie video? That
yeah,
Millie. So he
yeah,
shot that video while he was on tour, and
yeah,
I'm pretty sure you remember all them documentaries and stuff like that he was doing.
yeah.
So
That
I
right before
was
he went to jail. He was doing. He was. I think if he hustled before he went to prison. He hustled. He knew
yeah.
he had to hustle because all that time you're in prison, you're not making money. So
Oh
he
yeah,
was like,
facts.
I got to stack up.
Yeah,
People
he
don't
did
realize
that.
that if you go to jail, no matter how big of a rapper you are, your money stops. You
And
are no
that,
longer valuable, unfortunately.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He was hustling. Y'all give you something. Yeah.
The tour that I'm on right now, is was inspired and all the film and all everything that we doing was all inspired based on what I saw Wayne do. Like no joke, no joke, no joke. Even even as far as in having the courage to take like string lessons, like guitar lessons and stuff like that, and being open to other music. You know what I'm saying? It was all inspired by Weezy F.
I was like, Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne was the first. Lil Wayne inspired the. I say the older Lil Wayne inspired Young Thug, and then the more rock star Lil Wayne inspired Uzi.
It was yeah,
So
hmm
he definitely inspired multiple generations of rappers.
yeah, for sure.
We're gonna switch it over and do somebody that you just named. We're gonna do Ty Dolla $ign versus Party Next Door.
Damn.
See that? Ty versus Party. That's a hard one.
Oh. Okay, we're doing. Okay, so how are we listing these artists? Is it verses? Is it
It's verses. So like you're based off their body of work. And then you have
yeah?
to list why you pick the person.
Man, I'm gonna have to pick with Ty Dolla $ign off
All
the
right.
body
So
of work.
why dollar over party?
Okay, all right. She's that sucks too. But body of work, man, that sucks. I know Ty Dolla $ign. The reason why I choose him, I say numbers, stats,
Okay.
stuff like that, and that's very very. That's what I look at as an artist. Those are the things that I focus on. Part of P&D, he's more of a underground, not underground, but behind the scenes with it. Mixtape turn into albums type. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But they all, but his records are still bangers,
flop.
though.
Yeah, they definitely is.
Yeah, they definitely bangers. Actually, there's a couple of records where I was inspired by P&D on some of them as well. Yeah,
Okay.
on my EP. So yeah,
I like party. Plus your management partner likes party apparently.
yeah.
Simone. We talked about that a little bit in the previous interview that she liked party. So she gonna be mad at you that you didn't pick him. You
Now
didn't pick
party is the guy, but when it come down to like numbers and hits and stuff like that, I'm gonna have to give it to Ty Dolla $ign, just
yeah,
based
I like
off the business.
yeah. Now we're gonna I'm make it hard on you because now I'm finna
All
do
right,
female.
all right.
Female, but this is you're not it's gonna be hard for you to pick. I think I already know who you're gonna pick because you said you're a numbers guy, but I'm still gonna ask. Beyonce versus
Ooh,
Rihanna.
I knew it was coming. Oh, I knew it was coming. Hey, let me
Beyonce
tell you
versus
something. Let me tell
Rihanna.
you something. Let me tell you. If it was a way that I could be part of the beehive, I would be a bumblebee. You did. Like I would be a bumblebee for real. I love Beyonce. My performances and my stage presence I got from I studied from Beyonce's. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she
Um,
was.
yeah, like we on it. We
You, don't
working
even,
hard.
you didn't give Rihanna a chance. Fuck Rihanna.
Nah.
Yeah,
But Rihanna is a hell of a writer though. I like her. I like everything
well,
about her.
Rihanna
Yeah.
can take a hiatus. She would be better than. I mean, I love Rihanna. I'm gonna say she left us for free. She's not left us. She's never coming back. Rihanna's never coming back. She hasn't told us she ain't coming back, but she ain't ever come back. She ain't
Nah.
putting any music out. She's not. She's got too much millions from doing other shit now. She's not putting any music out.
I mean,
But
it only
Beyonce's gonna
makes
keep doing
sense.
what we want.
Mm-hmm.
Beyonce gonna keep getting what we want because I think Beyonce actually like she loves being a performer and there's nothing wrong with that. She
Mm-hmm.
has a stage presence. She's good at being a stage presence. She stops rapping and acting, but I love her as a singer and a performer. I could watch her for hours perform.
Yeah, I can't. But and that's exactly what I'm actually what I want. I want that. You know, I've shifted my focus as a to from just a rapper. Look at the growth though from a rapper to this to like to a performing artist. You know,
Yeah.
you have to come out to the next event. I'm gonna invite you. I'm gonna invite you. Make sure you got a front row seat.
I be trying to come. Y'all don't realize I'm really old and I love to support y'all. I'll share y'all shit. I do try to come, but I'm old and then I move far as hell. I live in Louisville now, and it's really hard
Oh
to get
yeah.
to Dallas. I Dallas, if I will never ever try to make it anywhere in Dallas after 5 unless traffic is died down. It's got to be 6 or 7 before I go anywhere.
Oh no, that's me too. Like when it comes to 5, it's either 2 hours before 5 or 2 hours after 5. Other than that, everything's
That's
dead.
exactly what it is. Especially coming from Louisville, 30 minutes from Dallas. I'm not going to get stuck in an hour traffic.
No, man, it's not. It's
But I
psycho.
thank you for the invite, and because of that, you invited me on the show. I'm going to make a promise to come to the next event.
All right.
And everybody that's listening can hold me to it. Y'all will see a picture of me being at the next event. I promise. I'm warming up my word.
Okay, bet. No, come here. Now we got a whole.
I can pinky promise. We can pinky promise.
Like that. You gotta like it.
Okay, all right. Pinky promise. Pinky promise.
Yeah. Now you're gonna love it. The girls that we dance with, that I perform with, they make sure that I'm coming with it, you know, because they actually wanted the best. The girls actually they're into like some of the most main viral videos out of here. They in the videos. They like really video vixen based off their choreography and not just based off their looks, and they come with the full package, you know.
You're talking about dancers.
Yeah.
Chris Brown versus Usher.
I grew up with Usher, but I noticed Chris Brown. I think Chris Brown got it. He got it a lot. You can tell Chris Brown moves is more so kind of similar to the way to how Michael was a little bit.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and Usher, he was. You can tell he was inspired, but
I don't know who inspired Usher with his dance, but everyone says Michael, but I get you saying with Chris Brown in regards to like his movements are more strong.
Yeah.
When you dance with your, so you didn't even name the dancers. You better name them girls that be shaking, that be helping you step. Who the dancers?
I was gonna get to one. So their Instagram, well, Jay. It's crazy because I have a lot of J's in my life. Okay. My manager name is Jay, but one of them is Genesia and the other one is Jay Diamond. And when they all together, I just call them. I probably like, hey, little Diamond. Then I'd be like, hey, what's up, little Jay? And then what's up, Jay Way? But no, they definitely these stuff, man. Like I love them, and like we all for each other. I believe we have maybe 10, maybe like 9 or 10 events the past month and a half, going on 2 months by the end of this month. And it's all been, respect, loyalty, and stuff like that. So
that's how people help their relationship outside of business, inside of business. I feel like you have to be these people. You depend on these people to look good. I know that's like what we say, but you do. If they're all 5-step, then it makes the whole performance look different. So you depend on them. So you have to be. There has to be some sense of morality inside the business form, but then outside, like you're hanging out, being a friend.
So, now it's definitely good. I believe I had worked with Genesia like one time, and then I've always referred her to like almost every single person, and they always came through. And she always did what she was supposed to. And what I like, it goes back to your question. What I like about the music scene in Dallas, there are a lot of people in the underground scene who actually take their business very serious, even according to, and I love that. So anytime I can lock in with a passionate, serious individual, they take their craft serious. Hell, I think we all get along because we got too much at stake, too much on the line. But we do rehearsal. Like I got a rehearsal tomorrow for like maybe 2 or 3 hours, but we do rehearsal like at least like I say maybe 4 days out the week.
Oh yeah, it will keep you up. Well, it will keep you company.
And it's keeping me there.
If you're not tired, you're not hustling. If you're not tired, you're not hustling. I just yawn a little bit. I'm always tired. I'm always doing something. Even though no one ever sees me doing stuff, I'm contacting people. I'm reaching out to people. I'm planning stuff outside of the podcast. When the season over with, unfortunately, I love my season finales because it gives me like a small break, but I'm not going to stop. It's going to be very stressful. But like
Yeah.
you said, yeah, you have to keep hustling. You can't. The hustle can't stop until you get. So I get 1 million plus
Yeah.
thousands.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna stop until I technically don't have to hustle no more, but we still hustle because I'm
Yeah.
used to it at that point.
Yeah. Well, they say if you're able to make 1 million, you're damn sure able to know how to make another one.
Make another one, right? To make another one. And speaking of million and millionaires, last versus this one is really going to be hard for you.
All right.
It's hard for anyone. Jay-Z versus Kanye.
All
It'd be hard,
right. So,
but unfortunately, you have to.
all right. This gonna speak for my age and where I'm at. But I'm gonna go with Yeezy. I'm gonna go with Kanye. I'm gonna go
Okay.
with Kanye, and it's a lot of verbal reasons. For one, we both care about it.
Even the new Kanye.
Yeah, I love them all. I love them all. I love them all. We humans. I love them. I feel like when Kanye came out with that, I was like, yeah, he probably gonna drop an album. You know what I mean, and then I'm pretty sure what he meant is not what people is making it sound like, because I'm a Gemini too, and I go through the same thing as far as in people taking out, like it's like it's like you might come off a little bit like one way, but you mean another way, and then people just take it all the way the other way.
What comment are you referring to that people put the wrong way?
Oh, talking about
How
Kanye?
did you think about that?
You talking about with Kanye?
Yes.
Oh,
Kanye has been infamous for saying shit that we all could look at him like, what the fuck? So
bro,
with
but that's
comment,
Kanye. That I mean, it's I can't even put a finger on one, because lately, like Kanye.
Kanye has been like, Kanye went from, okay, so granted, everyone has to evolve, everyone has to grow, everyone has to change. Change is inevitable. I completely understand that. I just believe that, of course, Kanye is human. We're
Yeah,
all human.
yeah,
We all have our own like flaws and quirks. And yeah, he's a genius. He's a self-proclaimed genius.
yeah.
Granted, he can do some very genius and magical stuff with music. I just
But
need I didn't need him. Yeah, I didn't need him to shut the fuck up in interviews.
yeah,
I don't need him to do no more interviews. I need him to have a set list of what he can and cannot answer doing interviews, and
yeah,
nothing else. Nothing else.
yeah. And he need to follow that list, and that's okay. That's
And
okay.
that is
That
okay.
is okay. That is okay. That's fine. That is
I am just
perfectly
one
fine.
person's opinion. It is my no friend opinion that he just needs. He is a musical genius. I do enjoy his music. I can't say I don't. He hasn't been canceled in my eyes. I just don't ever want to watch him do any other interview ever again. Like I don't
Yeah,
want anyone else to invite him on his show.
yeah. I don't know why, but I'm fascinated. The I'm like the like my vision. I'm trying to get out like my vision of
Um,
what I'm going to be displaying as far as in like the video content and etc. was inspired by Kanye's Runaway content he did. Uh,
okay.
so it's similar like that, and I'm giving you guys some hints. I don't even supposed to be speaking about, but it's like
Why
he.
you can't speak about it? I always get the exclusive. Everyone always gets the exclusive. You might
I'm
as well
giving you
tell everybody a
some
little
tea.
exclusive.
I'm giving you some good old herbal tea with a little honey in it, with a splash
Yeah,
of honey. Now,
yeah.
normally people don't get the honey nor the tea. They just get the coffee
I,
bud.
I I always no friend has to get the tea
Yeah,
because
yeah. You know, friend.
yeah,
Gotcha.
thank you. Look at you. You know it. You better sprinkle that.
Yeah.
No,
But
pour
yeah,
the
no, it's definitely something though. Even the idea of and the concept for the EP, the graphic and the intro and stuff like that, the soundtrack of the intro, it was definitely, got a lot to do with the vision of what we kind of entering into. Yeah.
okay. You giving us a feel. Your EP is going to be crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
you say you got you got a little feel of everything into
Yeah.
this EP.
Yeah.
But this EP is going to be for the grown folks. I'm going to assume.
Yeah, of course. It's not no incubator or no none of that. This is it. Yeah. It's us. It's us. It's us. It's it.
So we talked about Doggy. You mentioned a song called Porn Star. What is the next single that we can expect to hear from Rico Le Maap?
Oh wow. I have a lot of them. The EP was narrowed down from a big category. I can't really say, but I really want to like let the people pick. But I think I know what record they're gonna pick.
Oh, you gonna have an EP release party or
yeah,
a
of
listening
course,
party?
all of that. You will have the invitation. If you want to cover it, you know, you will definitely have.
Oh yeah, I love EP release party. I feel like more artists need to get to the habit of doing that. You can't. There's nothing wrong with releasing an album and letting people like know about it after. But when you have a release party, it gives people something like, oh, girl, I just heard this. Listen to this. All right, man, I just heard this new rapper. Wait till EP to drop. It gets momentum.
Yeah,
EP release
of
party
course.
gives momentum.
So since we're talking about it,
there we go.
Here we go. Here's another scoop of honey inside that tea now.
There we go. Another exclusive.
I'm planning on actually having the EP here in the city first. I don't want to say any name who's going to be hosting it just yet.
Okay.
It's still in the works. But I think you know. And then also I'm going to backdoor and do another one back in East Texas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The love I'm getting back at home, and I haven't been home in a minute. I've been actually, just standing on my ground and being focused and stuff. Mm-hmm. I went back recently, I say within the past weekend or so, and man, I felt like I won a goddamn championship or something. And it was crazy,
Yeah.
To actually see this and feel it like simultaneously and
yeah,
it was crazy. I'm talking about people they just kept on talking about, keep on doing what you're doing. We see you, like what you're doing. It was always music, always music, always music. And that's how it should be.
I'm not hiding from people.
Huh?
I go home and I hide from people. People want too much. I'm happy you go home. People just fans. People you need it. People like, oh, can you do this? No. Can you do that? No. Like,
yeah.
People wanted too much time, but I love it's good you go home and you get the support. Like, keep going. We're rooting for you. Like, I love the fact you're making it. Like, I can't wait until you blow up and everybody knows. Like, I like that type of energy people give. Yeah. That's how it's supposed to be.
That's how it's supposed to be. And it's genuine, though.
Yeah.
It's genuine. That's what I'm all about. So that's my energy. That's what I'm attracted. And I think it should be all good. Yeah.
So kind of wrap things up. I know you can't give us like an exact, like, quote unquote, you can't give us an exact timing, but
just know my birthday.
I'm still going to when the EP dropping again.
Yeah, okay. So it will be late June, and I'm manifesting it. I'm putting it there. It's gonna be late June. Yeah, late June. Keep in mind, my birthday is on June 21st too. Okay.
Your birthday is June 21st, and then the EP is just so happened.
Oh my God!
Good coincidences, the little quinker dates.
Just a little split.
One other thing, some random fact that I love to give. I love dropping some interesting facts on my show. So I have a segment. I was today's years old. I'm gonna name a fact. Random fact. You may know it. You may not know it. You could be today years old when you find out. People listening could have been knowing it. All right, could be something else. But there's something that I was surprised to find out myself. That a black man invented refrigerated trucks. His name was Frederick McKinley Jones, and he patented in 1940. He had about 60 other patents, but this one is one that stuck. He ended up like co-founding a whole company. It was U.S. Thermal Control Company.
Wow.
And the reason why it was so successful was right before World War II. And because he invented this and had a patent for it, they were able to basically business blew up because they used his patent to reserve blood for soldiers.
At that time, businesses, it was like the country was still taking its baby steps as far as entrepreneurship. And like, if you had that, if you was able to actually be tapped in to actually have like to create something so yeah, then it was like instantly going to shoot out. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I don't know, it's just amazing. Yeah, that era was pretty dope.
Did you know?
I was today years old.
Oh, there we go, Rico. Le Maap. He was today years old, people. Everybody is not always today years old, but Rico Le Maap was today years old when he
Yeah.
realized that Frederick Jones, a black man, invented the refrigerator truck. All right, if you're listening and you were today years old, share it. Share it with someone else. These are random facts about us people. I mean, we're black. I mean, we're all different. It affects everybody, but it's always good to find out different random facts about your culture, your people.
Yeah, for sure. Heck yeah.
Yeah, and to find out more interesting facts about Rico Le Maap, y'all gonna have to follow the kid on all his social media platforms that he's finna drop for y'all right now. Where
Yeah.
can they find you, man?
At RICOLEMAAP on anything. So this RICOLEMAAP. I don't really be on Snapchat though, but I have one. I don't like people knowing my instant location, instant move.
You can turn it off, right? Your location. Mine
Yeah, I
is off.
mean it's like I mean like even when I just post, 'cause
Oh,
it's all about instant. So
yeah.
I usually when I post on my Instagram, it's either like a day later or 2 or 3 hours later. I don't like people knowing, my
No location.
my
And you got
whereabouts and
an
stuff.
iPhone. Somebody knows where you at right now, whether you know or
Yeah.
not. But definitely thank you, Rico Map. Y'all heard him. You gotta follow him at his IG. Well, at all platforms.
Yeah.
RICOLEMAAP.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Rico Map, I want to thank you for a wonderful episode, man. I will. Y'all all heard me promise to be at the performance. He gonna post a picture of me there 2 or 3 hours after the performance because he don't trust y'all, and y'all gonna see I was there.
Nah, for sure.
Again, I want to thank you, Rico Map. We will be in contact, man. Keep hustling, keep grinding. It don't stop, but it will pay off.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank everybody for listening. Y'all been another, great audience. Peace.